Hi. Thanks for coming. Hey girl. Thanks for coming. Oh, grrr. Well, hello everyone, and thanks for coming. My name is Seth. What's yours?
Hi, Jamal's here.
Hi, it's Stony.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Thanks for Coming, the most magically gay podcast. We're so magically gay that Nina West follows us on Twitter.
Oh, yes. I forgot about this already. How wild. Hi, Nina. Welcome. Please don't leave.
Yeah, I think our gay cred's like gone up now.
I think there's extra sparkle for sure in our tweets.
Yeah, she gonna write us a song?
We actually send all of our tweets to Nina, and then she approves them or not. So, like, if you see them, those were approved by Nina West.
Maybe this will make us appear warmer to the people.
Yeah, she puts out Miss Congeniality spin on all of my shade. But yeah, you guys, we're really excited to have Nina West in the family. Just in general, we are back to celebrate the holidays with you guys. We have a two-parter coming here. So this week, we're going to focus on Christmas and Hannukah. So we're going to kind of follow like the Christmas Carol narrative, and we are going to talk about the past, the present, and the future, and sort of kind of go off that. So we're going to talk about the past and the present this week, the future next week.
This sounds fun.
I hope that made sense. Buckle up.
Yeah, I've got my tight bonnet on, so I'm ready to rock and roll.
It's like the ghost of Christmas past.
Yeah. He came to snatch our wigs. Oh my gosh. Well, before we get too far into that, though, how have you guys been doing? What's new in your lives? Anything crazy?
Gosh, well, Stony and I have both been really busy at work. We won't bore you with any details, but my team was...
I know the details.
My team was actually at a sales meeting in Charleston, and I was at home all week working the previous week, which was nice, but I was still like really busy. So there were days where I missed my second monitor, but I had to make it work because I really didn't want to go to the office.
I feel that, girl.
But it was a good week regardless, though. I had a nice relaxed work week, even though I was pretty busy.
Nice. And Tim Gunn was your spirit animal, right? He was like, make it work, Jamal.
I was hearing something in my head that kept me going. I don't know if it was the endless reel of Supernatural episodes or HGTV shows, but something was keeping me going.
Maybe it was Britney Spears. Like, you better work, bitch.
I like that story better.
Just continuing our Britney Spears coverage.
Yeah. I haven't done anything else though, really. It's been pretty calm otherwise for me. Holidays, everything's quiet. We didn't do too much decorating since we just moved. So yeah, just work, and more work.
Oh, nice. What about you, Stony? Are you also just working a lot?
Yeah, I feel like that's all I've been talking about. So I won't bore you with further details on just all the work that I'm doing.
Aren't you supposed to work less because it's the end of the year and things slow down?
No, not for accounting people. That's not how it works.
Oh, it sounds like maybe you picked the wrong career, girl.
I did. I made a huge mistake 10 years ago.
And I just keep sticking with it to prove that I'm right.
That's why I'm slowly dying a slow, painful death. So
isn't that why you got bronchitis? Because you're an accountant?
His immune system is just hell nah, girl, not today.
Not today, Satan.
Girl, there's not enough almond oil to save me. So
oh no.
Yeah, you're still a little bit with the bronchitis, isn't that what you were saying a little bit earlier? Eating your bronchitis popsicles?
Yeah, I was eating popsicles from my bronchitis stent whenever I couldn't eat anything but ice.
Yeah. We all love bronchitis, girl. You get to eat ice pops and just live your best life.
My gosh, I'm going to knock on wood because there's been bronchitis all around me and I've managed to be safe and uncontaminated. Is that the word? Maybe that's the word.
And you also banished all the germs, right?
Yes, I'm having a Lysol party again at my desk at work.
Yeah.
Anyone's welcome to join. All you need is a can, and we'll spray in circles together.
Yeah, in an enclosed room with low ventilation.
Yes.
It's going to be super fun.
Look, I don't play at the office. I have Swiffer dusters, I have Clorox wipes, and no, I am not getting sick.
No, girl. Oh my gosh. Well, that sounds fun. I'm glad you're almost feeling better, Stony.
Yeah, I'm getting there, girl.
We'll get there, you guys. Thanks for putting up with our end of the year. Like, Avi, we've kind of like slowed down a little bit, which I personally am happy about, but also Stony's been like trying to get healthy again. So if you want to tweet Stony your well wishes, you can donate $1 to the Make-A-Wish Foundation in his honor, maybe.
Yeah, I need to buy more popsicles.
He needs more bronchitis popsicles. So
Just make sure when you donate, it's on behalf of Araz Campoyo.
Yeah, they'll know what you mean.
Yeah, you can donate it directly on my MySpace page.
Oh my gosh. Well,
How's your week been?
my week's been real good. I went to a really fun concert. Avi, like, this is like all my updates on this podcast.
Oh yeah, you've been going to some shows here lately.
Yes, girl. I went to the Deck the Hall Ball.
I like that name. Come through, marketing.
Yes, girl. It's like holiday and balls. Who doesn't love those?
And it rhymes well.
Yeah, everyone loves balls around the holiday time.
Yes, ornaments.
But it was sponsored by a local Seattle radio station, and they had a lineup. The first band sucked. I don't really remember what their name is.
Ooh.
I keep
Sorry.
wanting to call them Chode the Nomad, but I know that's not right.
Oh shit. Burn.
LOL. But then the next band was The Regrets, which
Woo!
I was excited to see because I've only heard like the best things from them, but apparently like Jamal's a super fan of them.
Yeah, I've been listening to The Regrets for a while. I heard their music, of course, like bougie shit on NPR, All Songs Considered.
Where all good things start.
Yeah, right. I mean, I like that show. If you're just looking for new music and you're open to all genres, it's a great podcast, All Songs Considered. But they were on a New Music Friday playlist, and I went down the rabbit hole, and I've had their albums and little EPs and singles downloaded on Spotify and been listening for a long time.
Yeah, I would recommend also listening to them, and I'm plan on listening to them more. Like, I'd listen to them a little bit before the concert, but like, you know, live they're really energetic and they have a great energy, and it's mainly all girls, which is also cool. And
yeah, they've got a super fun sound. It's like refreshing to me.
Yeah, it is. It's really like, I don't know how you would describe it, like rock, but there's really great harmonies because they do like 3-part harmonies sometimes.
Yeah, super awesome vocals.
Definitely. So they were really good. Then next was Catfish and the Bottlemen from the UK. I had seen them before. They opened up for Green Day like 2 years ago.
Oh, cool.
So I enjoyed seeing them again. Always good. Then next was Of Monsters and Men.
Classic.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time. I didn't realize how many songs of theirs I knew just from like having a radio.
Right, yeah. I mean, I say classic because I had like a whole moment with this group when I was living in Bloomington, especially. I just like really got into their music, and it's all I listened to for a while.
Yeah, that was when Jamal was only wearing flannels and he had a beanie on and he had like mountain boots on, and he would just like go play Of Monsters and Men to everyone. Yeah,
I was standing in the middle of like a nice pile of fall leaves staring into the distance.
Yeah, of course.
Fun.
He was super into it. It was a fun time in our lives.
Goodness gracious.
We all make mistakes.
Everybody has those days. So that was fun. Then there was like quote unquote local band Head in the Heart. They're like spent more time convincing us that they were from Seattle than actually playing music.
Oh no. What?
I'd seen them before, but I remember liking them. But this time I was so bored.
Do you think they like drank too much beforehand?
I don't think I drank enough beforehand.
Oh no.
It's the correct answer.
Yeah, because last time they played at a wine event, so I was probably wine drunk, and it was like, this is great.
Like, whoa, I'm so wine
Oh,
wasted.
that's so real.
Yeah, this is the best. I love it.
Twisted on the cab.
Yeah, so I don't know. It was, they were not great. I just played on my phone the whole time. So then the main band I was there for, obviously, the 1975, and they were so good.
Yeah, the clip you shared was pretty neat, and they're always, well, I haven't seen them myself live, but they always seem great on YouTube clips, and they have like the energy of the crowd as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They opened their set with one of their new songs called People that I love it. I love that song so much.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like immediately like floored that we just got the one song I really wanted to hear like out of the way.
Don't you just love when that happens?
It was really nice. I mean, of course there were other songs I wanted to hear, but like I've heard them, and this is like my 5th time singing them in concert, so I've heard all those songs before.
Yeah, but I mean, whenever you go to a live show, though, like if you appreciate live music, it's all about those moments. So regardless of how many times you've seen them, it's still like, that was great. I'm glad I got to hear that song. That's always such a cool feeling.
Right. Yeah, it was. So that was really fun. It went by too quickly. I was like, please play more. But then they said, sir, you're going to have to leave now.
No.
They drug me outside and locked the door.
Show's over, Queen.
Yeah, get the fuck out. So that's kind of been my week. Other than that, nothing too crazy has been going on. Before we do get into our podcast, though, there was one other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and it's this great new movie that I watched that I would like to recommend to all of you guys.
Oh, what are we watching?
So this last weekend, I watched a movie, and it's called Sorry, Angel.
Okay.
This is an LGBT film, so it is, of course, sad.
Oh, no. Well, where do we find it?
I watched this on Netflix.
Okay, the flicks.
Yeah, girl. Don't cancel your Netflix because of the gay Brazilian Jesus film. Just keep it going. But no, this is a movie. It's called Sorry, Angel. It is a French movie, and it actually won an award called the Louis Deluc Award for the best French film of the year.
Oh, that's cool. We like accolades.
Yes.
Yes. It's a really great movie, and it occurs during 1993, so it's right smack dab in the middle of the AIDS crisis.
Oh, wow, okay.
So it's sort of about that because a lot of people obviously are getting AIDS, HIV and then AIDS. And so the movie is focused around this one guy. He has a child that he sort of doesn't take care of well. But it's it's like so he has it with this woman. They're not married, but they had a kid together for some reason, and so he's like sort of like taking care of the kid some part of the time. The mom takes care of the kid part of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But has AIDS, and he is like sort of coming to grips with what that means for him, because back in the mid 90s there weren't like there wasn't the knowledge and drugs that we have today.
Right.
He's sort of like kind of given up on life in a way, but then like for his work he ends up in another town that I forget the name of. He lives in Paris, but it's in another small town, and he meets this younger guy who's like 22 and in college, and this 22-year-old like really likes him and really like wants this relationship with him, but he's sort of keeps him at arm's length. But then he like, as he gets sicker, like the guy is like really stepping up and being there for him and stuff like that. And so I'm not going to say the end, but it's like a really tragic ending, and for multiple reasons. And so it just ended, and I was like, that's the end of the movie.
Oh no.
So it's like one of those.
I'll have to make sure I'm at least half a bottle of wine in before I start, and then I'll finish the bottle over the movie.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. It's just so good. It's, subtitled, of course, and they're speaking in French, but
I like international film. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow. Like, I speak kind of bad French, so I could sort of understand like a word or two here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it was really good. I would really recommend it for everybody. It's interesting that they show it like it's like sort of like a gay romance, but like in the time of AIDS and HIV in France. So it's, of course, a more serious, but there's also lots of fun and playful things that happen. So it's not like a just depressing, serious movie, but
yeah.
So that's my recommendation if you guys need something to watch over the holidays while your family's being drunk and annoying.
Yeah, you're probably already going to be watching The Family Stone and crying, so why not just watch this one too? Just bring the whole bottle of wine and the whole box of Kleenex.
Yeah, like after you watch The Holiday with Queen Latifah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, get the tissue with the lotion, y'all.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough one. You don't want to get chapped nostrils, whatever they are.
Don't let them catch you slipping.
I know. There's nothing worse like crying in front of your family.
Looking like Rudolph.
It's a holiday tradition.
It's a Robinson holiday tradition. Anyways, you guys, so that, I guess, is the wrap up for the beginning of the podcast. So now we are going to move into the honest tea spill of the week. Who's ready to spill the tea? Oh, jeez.
Honest tea.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our Honest Tea Spill of the Week. This week, we, of course, are going to be bringing you some holiday content, and to start that topic of conversation, we are going to discuss like our holiday traditions with our families, like growing up and even today, I guess, if you want. So I don't know, should we start with Christmas or Hannukah, girl?
Ooh, well, what comes first technically? Isn't it Hannukah?
Not always.
Oh.
Hannukah bounces around.
Oh. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's like in like June and July sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it is in June and July, yeah.
Okay, I'm not falling for that.
Yeah, it's like around Pride time, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, like I would know.
Sexy Hannukah? I don't know.
Yeah, sexy Hannukah, girl. Blow out
lot
the
of candles.
Yeah, that's how like all the like the Christmas in July stuff started. It was Hannukah was in July.
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
give you a hint. The candle's my penis.
Ooh. Which one's real?
Spoiler.
What's happening? Oh my gosh. This is getting out of control. We're like your inappropriate uncles at this time.
Oh my gosh.
Love holidays. All right. So I don't know. I guess maybe I'll start with my traditions. So I obviously am Jewish and I celebrate Christmas. Hi, my name's Seth. This is Jews Anonymous.
Gasp.
So our family traditions are a little bit different now because we all live across, different parts of the country, but we, of course, celebrate Hannukah, and it's a holiday that started because the Jews were being oppressed in Egypt, and they were going to find a new home where they could be free, and so they only had enough oil to last them for one day, and they were just going to go and hope for the best, and it ended up lasting them 8 days, and they were able to find their new home with light. So that's like the backstory to Hannukah, if you guys don't know, because I'm assuming we have a predominantly Christian or atheist base.
Yeah, I actually didn't know the story behind Hannukah. I have no idea. So I'm educated.
Yeah. If you guys want more details, let us know. And next year I'll present to you the history of Hanukkah in greater detail.
That could be a fun episode.
Yeah, we can do a play or something. I don't know.
Drunk
play?
Hannukah.
Oh my god. That's the
You
one.
have to take 8 shots.
Oh shit. Yikes.
But yeah, so basically, to celebrate the holiday of the oil lasting 8 nights, we light 8 candles, and each night you get like a present or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, if we were getting like something that was like more expensive, maybe you just get like one present that year or something like that, but otherwise it'd just be like one little fun thing to open, and each night.
Oh, that's fun.
That's cool.
That was fun. So in addition to lighting like an actual menorah, my mom had this like tapestry one, so you could like put the like cloth candles in the holder each morning. And for some reason, that was like the coolest thing for us. And so me and my brother were like, like fight over who gets to put the new candle in.
Oh my gosh. You're like, it's my turn. It's my turn to light it.
Yeah, it was really intense. It was for sure a contact sport.
Well, and that also shows like how important it was to you both, even at like that young age. You're like, no, I have to do this.
Yeah, it was a great honor in our family. Anyone could light the menorah, but putting that fucking tapestry up there, girl. I was like, I'm the gay one. Let me do it.
Let me hang it.
Yes. So that was kind of like the fun, Hannukah part of our tradition. Of course, we would make latkes, which are like shredded potato pancakes.
I've had those before.
They're like really famous, like in Russian cuisine too, but they're a different name that I've forgotten now. I was gonna say if you've had this, then you know what a latke is, but whatever. Anyways, it's a potato pancake and it's
Ask
fried.
Google.
I love potatoes and I love pancakes. So
And fried food.
yeah.
Perfect
Yeah.
marriage, Stony.
Yeah. So that would be like part of the fun, is like helping my parents like shred all the potatoes, peel all the potatoes. You'd have to like fry them, like it would take so long, and then like your house smells like fried food for like a week.
Oh my gosh, that's the best, especially like that holiday food smell, like however it smells in your home. You all know that smell, listeners. That's the smell you want lingering, the one you just want to turn into a candle.
Yeah, girl, I'm gonna get that Lockheed flavored candle, girl. Oh my gosh. So that was like, as far as like food and things like that, that's kind of what we would have. And you can either put applesauce or sour cream on top of them too, or both if you're feeling real fancy.
Whoa, I would be team sour cream for sure.
Yeah, I was like an applesauce girl.
I don't know how I feel about mixing sour cream and applesauce
Not
together.
mixing that.
Well, I mean, I think it would taste better than you think.
Is it like a sweet and sour kind of effect?
Yeah, so it's like a little
Okay.
tangy and that sort of thing. So
I guess
Okay.
I've just never thought
I could see
of
that now.
Yeah, I've just never thought of that before. It just seemed weird. But
I actually tried to make latkes, like I think it was maybe 2 years ago for like the Seattle friends, and I don't know what happened, like but I don't know if I ate too many or if they were just like too oily, but I ended up like having to leave, and then I threw up everywhere.
Oh my gosh, what?
I don't know, it was a really bad Hannukah.
What? Seth's like out here poisoning himself.
Well, it could have been the fact that we were drinking a lot too. So like the mixture of like a lot of like alcohol and then like super greasy food.
Oh, true.
It
Your
was
body
bad.
was like, hell no, girl.
Nothing says Hannukah like barfing in your toilet.
for 8 days
I lit
straight.
I lit that toilet up for 8 days straight, girl.
No, gross.
So that's like a more recent Hannukah story, but typically like you just eat latkes and have a good time. And you play dreidel too, which is like a little spinning top. and there's different Jewish letters on them that mean different things. So like you could either like have to put something into the pot, or maybe you land on one and you get to take half of the pot, however much is in there. Sometimes you can take the whole pot, so you're trying to get like as much money as you can, or maybe it could be candy or whatever.
Oh, this sounds like a game my brother would enjoy.
Yeah, see a gambling man.
Yes, he is.
That's like another fun Jewish tradition or for Hanukkah.
That's fun though, because if you have like family over, I'm sure that's like a more popular one everyone gets into.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Everyone's trying to steal each other's Hanukkah coins.
Yes, definitely. And the Hanukkah coins are called gelt. And they're like chocolate coins with like gold foil on them.
Oh, did they have those in Zelda, Stony?
I don't think they have those.
Not quite.
Not those gold coins?
No.
Different gold coins, girl.
Damn, okay.
So that's like a fun Hanukkah treat, I guess, is our parents would always give us like the gelt, and it's not like the shitty like Dollar Tree ones. Like you can get, I see them at the dollar store all the time.
You're like imposter gelt.
Oh no.
Well, the shitty ones are like taste like wax.
Ew, that's not chocolate then.
Yeah, it's like really waxy chocolate. And I'm like,
gross. Hell no.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of like my holiday traditions for Hanukkah.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah, Hanukkah's really fun. I like I said, I don't get to celebrate as much since I'm away from my family, but when I do try, sometimes I throw up. So anyways, best diet ever.
You can only go up from here, girl. It's fine.
I'm gonna have a really good like Lockheed experience next Hanukkah.
That's right. There you go. Manifest it.
I accept the challenge. So yeah, so that's Hanukkah. I wanted to bring that aspect to the table.
Yeah, thank you.
Did one of you guys want to talk about your Christmas traditions or experiences? Have either of you thrown up on Christmas?
I guess I can go.
Jamal's like, ooh, me.
Well, growing up, like we didn't grow up in the church or anything. My one of my aunts was actually a reverend. She's a retired reverend, but we didn't go to like church on Christmas or anything. We just kind of went casually, just kind of here and there to support my aunt. So for Christmas, it was more about it was my brother and I for a long time. I'm 11 years older than my sister. My brother's 9 years older than her. So it was usually just us first thing in the morning, opening presents, and then we would usually all convene at somebody's house that year because even in Anchorage, my mom's family was up there before my dad, so I actually had a good amount of cousins and uncles and aunts in Anchorage, and then the majority of my family's in Chicago and New Jersey.
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago. Shea Coulee voice. But
yes.
But usually it was at my Aunt Barb's house because she liked to entertain and cook, but everybody would always bring a dish. There were plenty of years where we would stay home and then we would just see the family like around New Year's. It was really just like however the mood of the year, and you know, if there's like family drama, maybe you didn't want to be around that. That's real tea.
Yeah.
But the majority of years, I remember just growing up going to somebody's house more years than not, and it was always the same cousins running around, same family friends. You had all kinds of food. It wasn't just a traditional Christmas ham and a couple of sides. Like there's a full spread. And you're in Alaska, so you got some good seafood up there, or maybe even some moose meat.
Ooh. Do you have the Christmas crab legs, girl?
Yeah, there were years where we've had crab and all kinds of shit, gumbo, like all the food.
Oh my god.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, and of course, growing up there, it was always a white Christmas, so you could get a sled and go have a blast on Christmas Day, or go do something cheesy like build a fort or a snowman, and it was, as long as a moose didn't show up, you're having a good time.
Oh, I thought you sledded on the moose, like, and you hold their antlers when you go down.
I don't know anything about that life. Nuh-uh.
Okay. Well, they told me wrong about Christmas all these years, and I just feel lied to.
Yeah, that was like one of those shitty like CBS Christmas specials.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, but gosh, what else? So as we got older, we continued to do the same things. It was always just the family get-togethers. That's something I would like to probably continue once my house is able to host people. Just kind of have everybody over for one day. I guess if you need to crash, you can, but it's nice to see like family all in one big burst or like one day, and then everybody goes back to like their quiet corners.
All right, go away now, everybody.
You know, or you call your favorites and you meet them at the bar or in the smoke circle, you know.
Oh, yeah. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's usually pretty chill holidays around my household growing up. And I think now, since college, really, we've always been kind of scattered. Since I was in Indiana, then my mom eventually moved to Charleston, and my brother and dad are still up in Alaska. So the last, the span of our relationship, I've done Christmas with Stony's family the past handful of years or more. That's 8 to be exact.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I guess we could hear from Stony then about the Christmas potato salad ham.
The 5 or 15 layer salad.
Yeah, 15-layer potato salad and macaroni salad alternating.
The Crown Black Fountain.
Yeah, yes. No. I don't know, like growing up I don't know, I guess it was just like the traditional Christmas, like I don't know, we always had like more like immediate family get-togethers, kind of like more like grandparents, aunts and uncles, that types of thing. But like now that like everybody's kind of gotten older and stuff, and you know my grandparents passed away and everything, we kind of just do more like immediate family, just like with my like my parents and my brother and my sister-in-law, that type of thing. But yeah, usually we just like get together, and my dad, he like always buys like a bunch of Crown Royal, and we just like basically just drink the whole time.
It's a lot of fun.
Like the official sponsor.
Yeah, that is the official sponsor of Christmas.
Yes, Crown Royal. Come through, girl. You can get apple spice. You can get regular. You can get black.
No, just black girl.
Yeah, we just get Crown Royal Black because it's Black Christmas.
Is that like the hard shit?
It's smoother. It actually tastes like really good. And I'm not like bougie like that all the time. It's like really smooth and it's got a good taste.
Okay. I'm not a Crown fan myself, so I will take your word for it.
Well, if you have any, that's the one you want to have.
Yeah.
The only Crown that I like is the apple one.
See, I don't like flavors. Fuck that vanilla
it's
bullshit.
So good.
No.
Well, I like real whiskey. Let's go there, girl. Fight.
The wigs are off.
But yeah, I don't know. Our Christmas traditions really aren't that special. They're pretty much like typical.
Well, here's a fun thing. So Stoney's parents, they're smart. They've got the Christmas game down. So what they do usually is they'll give the kids like some Christmas coins, and we'll go Black Friday shopping for presents that we like. So then we take them home and we wrap them. So by the time we get to them under the tree, you may or may not remember what you got yourself.
Nice.
And that's definitely like, there was one year I got really excited about a pair of shoes I completely forgot I bought because I don't buy shoes like that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, it actually surprises you. You kind of forget what you bought, and then you're like, oh yeah, oh my God.
Oh my God, my Christmas dildo, yes. A dildo?
Yes, with the warming gel.
Just what I always wanted, Santa.
My gosh.
Wow, that sounds like fun. That's a really cool idea, though, because I have, like, the memory of, like, I don't know, a fruit
Wishing
fly.
there was a gift receipt.
Yeah, for real. Well, that's cool. Is there, so I guess, is there any like types of foods that you really like to have around Christmas time, or maybe food that you always have and maybe don't like, but you have to eat it because it's Christmas?
Well, see, like, I know, like, well, Stoney's family, they always make really good stuff, but, like, coming from, like, the way I grew up in holidays, you just had, like, there was always a turkey and a ham or, like, some other random kind of, like, thing. So, like, if you're going for like Christmas and you only have a ham or you only have a turkey, it's like, oh damn. But that's something that we kind of help with because we'll make like baked mac and cheese if we're having a carb moment, or if there's something we really want, we'll ask for it. But for the most part, we just let mom do what she's going to do, and it's always tasty.
Hell yeah.
But I'm always looking forward to, like, if I'm being carby, like, I've got to have, like, potato salad at any holiday.
I love potato salad.
Yes. Potato salad.
You would probably love celebrating Hanukkah. You could have latke salad.
I like those. Okay, I've had it before.
Yeah. You want to know, from a non-Christian, our Jewish family tradition for Christmas is to go eat Chinese food because they're always open on Christmas. Thank you. And then you go to the movies.
Well, listen, I'm down for the Chinese food because I love Chinese food.
Yeah. I know. I always like, that was one thing we never really did, went to the movies like over Christmas time with the family. Like that always seems just so strange to me just because that's something we never did.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those things like I want to do. Like I feel like it'd be fun.
Well, do they have movie theaters down there or?
Yeah, they did. And then like
fair question.
One of them burnt down.
Oh,
Stony's from a small town, y'all.
But they did have one in the other town. But I don't know, like weird thing about my childhood, I hardly ever went to the movies. Like my parents just like didn't believe in them or something.
Oh, weird. See, my mom was always taking us to like the first showing of whatever movie on a weekend. Like she had the matinee game down packed.
See, I think I saw maybe like 2 movies total as a child, like in the movies.
Oh my gosh. Like what? Do you remember what they were?
Yeah, I went and saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And then I feel like I went and saw Star Wars The Phantom Menace.
Oh.
Was the other one.
Like when they re-released them?
No, like you know how they did like the shitty prequels, like the first of the shitty prequels.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I remember the youngest I was when I went to the movies that I remember was seeing Hocus Pocus when it came out.
Ooh.
In the theaters. And we lived in Fort Greely, Alaska. Google that shit, y'all. Oh my God.
Try and find that one.
Woo. Wow.
I don't know. Like one of the first movies I remember seeing was Free Willy.
We saw that one.
That wasn't Christmas, but yeah, I remember that one. And then, probably maybe around that time was when, so in the 90s, they like re-released the Star Wars trilogy.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
What was it, 4, 5, and 6? And then my dad was like into Star Wars, so he took me to see all those. So that I was probably like maybe like 7 to 10-ish around that time.
Yeah, I remember my family members being excited about that.
Yeah, so those are like the first movies that I remember, but we really loved going to movies on Christmas because typically if you go like a little bit earlier in the day around noon, all the Christian people are still like eating their hams and shit, and you could like go see a movie and not like have it super full.
Yes, bitch.
I like it. Did either of you like ever like get dressed up, or was it just like a lounge day around Christmas time or Hanukkah?
For me, like we didn't really. Well, I guess we would go to like my grandparents. We would like actually put on clothes, but like if we were just later after we started doing stuff at our house, it was more just like wear your pajamas and just chill all day.
Yeah, I like that now.
Yeah, I don't think we dressed up either. I don't remember ever like really dressing up or anything like that.
See, we didn't go like over the top or anything, but like maybe some jeans and like a nice sweater or something. And then if it's just like the immediate family, it's just like sweatpants all day. But
hell yeah.
Most years I will try to at least have like a cute outfit on and just like give mom the warning. It's like, listen, we need to get these pictures before we eat.
Yeah, well, I'm still feeling like a skinny legend.
That's right. And then as soon as I slide into these Christmas sweats, there are no pictures allowed.
I will literally destroy any camera.
This eating dress actually like will turn every picture black if you take one of me.
Yeah. Sorry, girl.
Ugh. Oh,
that's
fun.
Funny. Well, cool. Well, why don't we take a quick little break here, and then we'll come back with letting you guys know some fun things that we're proud of that happened this year, and just wrap this one up.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Who's Stan? Dad, is that you?
Oh, shit.
Shut up, Stan.
Don't hit me, Dad. Okay, bye. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening to our podcast so far. Thanks for coming. Right now, we're probably refilling our drinks, or maybe even gluing down our lashes again. While you wait, here's some things that you should check out.
Yeah, remember, everyone, you can email us, tfcpod@gmail.com, and tfcpod on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Oh, and one more thing. You're not my real dad, and you never will be. Anyways, back to the show. Hey everyone, welcome back to Thanks for Coming, our honest tea spill of the week, girl. Did you guys all make it back? Is your uncle drunk and obnoxious in the living room right now?
Yes, one of them's eating way too much rum cake, and my cousins are smuggling booze in the coat closet.
Oh, that's good. My dad stopped beating me so we can finish the podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's always a good, fun, wholesome Christmas activity, right?
What a bad boy you've been.
Ooh, daddy.
I'm not participating.
This is a solo. I'm going to free solo this one, girl. I'm going to free solo your dad.
Whoa. He was talking about spinning tops, y'all.
Ooh. Wow, we've gotten off track and all right. So let's move on with our Honesty Spill of the Week before we get canceled and possibly investigated by the FBI. I don't know. We were going to talk about the ghosts of Christmas past and the ghosts of the Christmas present. So, I mean, no one really died or anything, so we're just gonna tell you like something that happened earlier in the year that we're like really happy or proud of that happened, and then something more recent that happened that we're like that is really making us happy or that has made us feel like we've achieved something.
Ooh, who's going first?
Ooh, I can go first if you want, girls.
Yes, Seth, go first.
All right, let's go, girls.
Dun,
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 dun. So my ghosts of Christmas past, I guess, if you want to say. We're trying to do a theme here, you guys. Hopefully you're following along.
Yeah, if not, go watch movies and get Note Up.
Yeah.
But don't watch Cats. That shit is nightmare fuel. All right, anyways. So my thing that I'm really happy that happened earlier in this year, of course, was my travels, traveling abroad. So I'm sure if you guys listen to any podcast that we've done since then, I'm sure I talked about it. But early in the year, I got the opportunity to go travel around northern Italy and France, and it was really a wonderful time. I feel like when you're over there, you kind of get to, just get a different perspective on the world and to see how other people live in the world. And you realize kind of like the world is a lot bigger than you think it is, and it doesn't revolve around you.
That's so true. It's a different world.
Yeah, because we all get kind of like wrapped up in our own lives. We kind of like don't think about like what other people are doing or what it's like in other parts of the world. I know, Italy and France are, Western civilization, so it's still kind of similar to us, but the people were just like really nice. I encountered lots of great people over there. I got to see lots of beautiful things like I'd only seen on the internet. And I got to see all the Call Me By Your Name filming locations, so I like that.
Yeah, that's like a good soulful experience too. It's one of those trips you're always going to remember, and whenever you think about it, it's going to make you like feel good inside and out.
Yeah, some people make a trip to their Mecca. I made a trip to my Mecca, which is Crema, Italy.
Yes, we like it.
So that's kind of what I'm really proud of for the Ghosts of Christmas past. What about you guys? What happened earlier in this year that you're really happy that you got to do or accomplish?
I'm going to say switching jobs because at my old job, we can just say to keep a long story less long. I was trying to make a good opportunity work and I hit a wall and I could not break through to certain audiences. I don't know what it was, but I was giving my team, which was a great team, all that I had, and it wasn't like really good for me mentally in the end. So being able to pull it all together and just realize, okay, it's been almost 5 years, but it's just not going to work out here, and find something else that's turned out to be like a very good, positive experience. I just hit the year mark at that workplace, and I'm just so glad I made that move. It was actually at the end of it was kind of at the end of last year. So going into 2019, I had the job. So, yeah, I'm really glad that happened because it allowed me to have like a nice reset.
Do you think that you like find yourself in a better headspace now as compared to like a year ago in your old job?
Oh, yeah. Like it's easy to do work for people you like doing the work for and companies that have visions that actually mean something and go somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's good. Wow. Let's see what happens. You know, hopefully they can like, you know, continue to make that a lovely experience, you know?
Yeah, everyone's really cool. I like the people I work with. I like the work I'm doing. And it's not taking too much time from my personal life either. So that's a positive.
Yeah. So you can still podcast.
That's right. And try to study real estate.
Nice. Well, I like that. What about you, Stony?
I don't really I don't know. I was trying to think like, what did I even do this year? It's been like I feel like it's such a long time ago.
Keep in mind, Stoney's in the midst of his NyQuil haze.
Yeah. So I'm trying to put like my thoughts together, but like my brain keeps turning off.
Reboot.
I don't know. For me, though, I would say, so I actually like switched jobs as well at the beginning of the year. I don't know. I think we talked about it kind of on the podcast earlier this year, but I was kind of like in a transitional phase, like in between a different job. I kind of was at a place for around 8 months and kind of found like a different place at the beginning of the year. So I'm pretty happy now where I'm at. So I think that's probably one of my like bigger accomplishments, just like landing into a spot that I wanted to be.
Yeah, making moves, girl. I mean, I feel like getting a new job can be like so exciting because it's sort of like you're opening a new world for yourself and a world of new possibilities.
For sure.
So maybe I'll find a new job next year.
Girl, everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe this will be my first time, my full-time job. My first time job.
Hey, that would be pretty cool.
Hell yeah. Very cool. Well, let's talk about the Christmas present, something that has happened more recently towards the end of the year that you're proud of. So I'll go first again. And my ghost of Christmas present, I would say, is not a physical thing, but it's more of a spiritual accomplishment that I'm proud of, is kind of evaluating and taking stock of what I have in my life, not necessarily physical possessions, but you know, people, locations, what do I want to accomplish out of life, and sort of making a game plan to really like slay next year.
Well, that's good. And that's a great way to enter the new year with that kind of energy, because life's going to take you like all over the place. But as long as you can have like that fresh take, you'll always continue to grow.
Yeah. I mean, people really tend to show you their true colors after time. And I feel like I got to see a few people for who they really are towards the end of this year. And it's like, well, then I'm going to keep you at arm's distance, or, you know, we can keep it cool, but I don't really like, you know, you're not like in the inner circle, I guess, is kind of what maybe Jamal would say. You know, we got the inner circle.
Yeah, you figure out who's worth the investment, and that includes your time, people.
Right. I mean, the person I went on the travels with, like, you know, we would get frustrated with each other, which I think is natural just in traveling. And I was like, really didn't know if it would like end well, like if we would remain friends, but we have remained friends. And actually, like, maybe, I mean, the friendship is a little bit different but also strong too. So yeah, so it's like I'm really happy that we were able to like make it work.
No, that's really good, because people, you have to realize like this is relationships. It's not just like the people you're dating. Like you're gonna have disagreements. It's just how you get past them that determines how that friendship or relationship will grow.
Yeah, and maybe you don't get past them and you just have to drop them out of your life.
That's right. Sometimes it doesn't work out, and that's okay too.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's like, I don't know, I'm really proud of that. Next week's podcast in part 2, we'll talk about the Ghost of Christmas Future, which is, basically our New Year's resolutions podcast. So, you'll get to learn a little bit more about that then. So, you guys okay over there?
Yeah, sorry. I was like, our house is making weird sounds.
Yeah, we heard a noise.
Oh, that's just the ghost, girl. It's fine.
Oh no, they're coming for us. Okay. This is it.
What about you guys? What is one of your ghosts of Christmas present?
I think that I would say mine is probably more so the house, because we'd always talked over the years, like playing with the idea of selling the condo and moving, and to actually have gone through with it and be in the new place and going through like all of the unexpected drama that we did. Like our only plan, listeners, was to get the house and start saving up like a nice little like emergency fund, but we ended up taking care of all of the emergencies within a couple of weeks.
There you go. Now you can start your Beyonce fund.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Beyonce fund was safe. She's untouched.
Oh, good.
She's untouched.
Good.
But I mean, in the end, it was a good learning lesson. I mean, Stony and I, we are open to anything happening with the house, but to be shared homeowners in a really cool house and what I think is going to be a very cool GQ cottage, I'm excited for that.
Yeah. You had some character building exercises, and now you're just ready to like live your life.
That's right. I'm putting on the bibs and getting my glitter and paint out.
Yes. What about you, Stony?
So the house was obviously a very big thing. I would say that the other thing that was really big was that we also paid off all of our student loans at the same time.
That happened.
So that was like
a
huge deal to like slay Sally Mae / Navient.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bitch
Girl,
is officially out of my mentions.
She changed her name during the process. That's how bad it was.
RuPaul told her to sashay away, girl.
Oh, she gone. She gone.
She gone.
Wow.
That's a good one.
That's a really big accomplishment, though.
Yeah, we've been busy. We've been like, sometimes from the outside looking in, and it's not like we post anything extravagant on Instagram or Facebook, but all you see is like people posting like the happiness and like all the fancy things. But Stony and I, we live like modest lives. We have what we want, but it was nice to be like super responsible and just like knock that out the way we did. Like it was very easy for us to do because we were so focused.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a stress or like a weight off your back, you know?
Yeah, and it's always been like to plan for the future. So now it's exciting to just be able to do whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh, very cool. And of course, Avi, we're all thankful for this podcast.
Yeah, I mean, that would have to be an honorable mention. The Cosmo shout out again, Hannah Chambers. Thank you.
That was
Cosmo
fun.
Online. I mean, that was huge. So I'm just happy we're doing something right. So thanks for all the support, y'all.
Yeah, and as they say on Queens of Drag, Dankeschön. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Queens of. It's like I can't even say the title of it because it's so like
Queens of Drag.
Yeah, it doesn't like make sense.
Drag.
Like to how I would talk. I don't know.
You need a nap.
Yeah. For some reason, Beyonce, what's her name? Beyonce. I forget her last name because I just call her Beyonce. But for some reason, she's like always the top one, the top queen of the week. And I'm like, girl, I do not see it. Like, she's not bad, but there's other ones. And then the other one that they really like is Catherine Leclerc, who's 49 years old.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, Yeah.
Word.
And she always does like disco songs.
Oh, I'm here for that. I love disco.
Yay.
I don't know. I want Bambi Mercury to win, though. Bearded Queen.
Okay, I need to do some Googles and look up the YouTube clips because I haven't been keeping up with this show at all.
It's really pretty fun to watch. I just kind of like sort of skip around like in the first part because the first part's them in like this big mansion in Hollywood and they kind of like have drama or whatever. But then like eventually they get to the stage and they do like the drag part and that's fun to watch.
Okay.
So I really would recommend it. It's kind of, I wish there was subtitles, but I have my secret German helpers that help me to understand the not obvious things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Connections.
Yes, girl. Well, all right, you guys. I think we are going to wrap this one up. We're not going to do trade this week because, well, we've given you enough content. So Merry fecking Christmas.
Yes, you're welcome. So in the meantime, while you're crying over trade, remember to leave us 5-star reviews for making you react so strongly and tell your friends how much you love us. Thanks for coming podcast.com at TFC Pod on all social media. Come say hi.
Yeah. Let's all come together and be ho-ho-hos.
Yeah, maybe we can do like a holiday craft circle and call the corners or something cool like that.
Yeah. And as always, we'll be your ho-ho-hosts.
I like that.
What's happening?
All right, I run out of like things. But again, Merry Christmas, Happy Hannukah, whichever that you celebrate. Or if you don't celebrate any, just, take a drink for us. And we will see you guys all next week with some fun New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, until then, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.